What's up, guys? Good to see you. Welcome to the 21-day war on sugar. Today is day 3. I'm with my boy, Keto Coach Joe. He's on day 3 of the challenge as well.
Yes.
How you feeling so far?
Feeling good. Feeling confident.
Are you feeling confident for real?
Yeah, a little bit.
You got this?
I got it. I do miss my heavy whipping cream, I will say.
The heavy whipping cream.
Yes, I'm struggling with that, but other than that, I'm doing pretty good.
We asked in the last video for people to find us a replacement for heavy whipping cream, so I'm pretty confident my people will come up with a good solution. So you started off your war at the airport, which is by far the last place on earth I want to be when avoiding sugar. How'd you conquer it, man?
Basically just starved myself. It's pretty easy to not eat sugar when you're starving yourself. All I had was black coffee, but again, with the ketogenic diet, it's not like you're dependent on insulin, so I had sustained energy throughout the day. I wasn't necessarily super hungry, and it wasn't until I almost fainted, like at 6 p.m. where I was like, I should probably eat now.
Yeah.
So
that's good, man. So I'll tell you what I'm missing the most. We're about to go to the gym, and it's like a ritual, like, hey man, let's make our pre-workouts. But we're not rocking pre-workout for the next 21 days. And like I said before, I think it's gonna be a good thing. You don't realize kind of how addicted or how dependent you are on something until it vanishes. And I think that I definitely had a dependency on pre-workout, but I know for a fact, and I found this out yesterday, I'm good without it. Like, it's just almost like a mental thing. I get just as good of a workout in. I don't need pre-workout. We're gonna be good, man.
yeah, absolutely.
So what I did was I created our pre-workout keto coffee concoction. So we've got 4 Sigmatic mushroom coffee. We've got lion's mane. How do you like it, by the way? Is your first time trying it? You like it?
It's good.
It's good. The mushroom coffee is kind of an acquired taste, but I feel like it gives me good, like, cognitive enhancement. I don't know. It's interesting.
Yeah, and I think the coconut oil kind of takes away the taste anyway. So.
Yeah, that's true. So we also are using MCT oil. This is C8. I like taking this before my workout because it doesn't upset my stomach like a lot of other MCTs. Look into caprylic acid, aka C8. It's a very high quality MCT, digests quickly, gives you awesome energy. You ready to go tear this workout up?
Let's crush it. Dude.
We'll see you guys at the gym. One more thing I didn't consider with this 21-day war on sugar is the gum that I incessantly chew every single time I work out. I'm no longer able to have because there are tons of artificial sweeteners in it. It's been very strange not chewing gum. I don't know, it just kind of gives me peace of mind, keeps me in the zone, but I don't need gum to have a good workout. So we just got back from the gym. Paxton is in the middle of his nap. Unfortunately, the kitchen is right next to his room, so I'm gonna have to wait before I have my post-workout meal. In the meantime, I need to get some calories in and get my fat intake up, so we've got these macadamia nuts. One thing that's interesting, these macadamia nuts have a lot of calories in them, and most people would be like, well, why would you want to do that? You know, if you want to lose weight, you gotta eat less food, right? There is nobody who would rather you believe that more than the sugar industry. It's actually alarming that they've spent billions of dollars over the last 30 or 40 years coming out with bogus studies, bogus research, tons and tons of marketing campaigns to convince you that it's just a matter of calories in, calories out. That if you want to lose weight, you just got to starve yourself and work out more. It's your problem, not theirs. That what they don't want you to know is that certain foods affect your body in different ways. And the name of the game when it comes to losing weight is maintaining steady blood sugar values and keeping insulin under control, because insulin is the fat storage hormone. Nothing spikes blood sugar and insulin more than their product, which is sugar. So I'm here to tell you guys, believe this, a calorie is not a calorie, despite how much you hear it in the media, on packaging and all that stuff. A calorie is simply not a calorie, okay? Different foods affect you in different ways. And if you are insulin resistant, I highly suggest you avoid sugar and things like bread, cereal, bagels, pasta. And one more thing, I think it's hilarious that all of a sudden when you go to fast food restaurants, places like Starbucks, they're gonna put how many calories are in each one of their items, right? Because that's what they want you to focus on. What they're never gonna tell you, ever, is how many grams of sugar are in each one of their items. Ladies and gentlemen, the monster is awake.
Later.
All right, guys, I want to introduce you to somebody. This is our nanny, Maggie.
Hello.
I'm gonna call you a nanny because it sounds way more,
Yeah, it sounds better.
More prestigious than babysitter. So she watches this little guy right here because Carly and I are super busy. Mama Made Inc. is going gangbusters. She's downstairs just pumping out shirts left and right. I got a few questions for you.
All right, let's hear.
Number one, do you subscribe to my YouTube channel?
No, but I will.
Oh, you're fired. Just kidding, we love you.
Voted to babysitter.
Yeah, now you're a babysitter. We love you anyways. And number two, I am currently in the middle of a 21-day war on sugar. This is day 3. So that means I have to go 21 days without any sugar, artificial sweeteners, natural sweeteners. Do you think that's something you could do? Realistically, 21 days, no sugar.
It'd be hard.
It would be hard.
I could try.
You think I can do it?
Yeah, I do.
You should try it.
Okay, I'll think about it.
I'll keep up with you.
Alright, cool.
Interesting statistic for you here real quick. 100 years ago, the rate of diabetes was 1 in 1,000. Today, it's about 1 in 10. The sugar industry would love to tell you that there's no correlation between sugar consumption and the rate of diabetes. However, when you look at graphs, both of them follow each other very closely, and that is on the rise. So my strategy with this 21-day war on sugar is to consume as many whole foods as possible. So sticking to good fatty meats, nuts and seeds, butter, coconut oil, green leafy vegetables, and things like that. So what I have here in front of me, which looks so good, is a huge ribeye. I cooked this in butter, then I put a little piece of butter on top. Why? Because butter is awesome. I also have 1 whole avocado. I drizzled some olive oil on the avocado because olive oil is awesome. Finally, I salted the entire dish. This is going to be absolutely amazing. One of the interesting things that I love about consuming high amounts of fat is it's very satiating. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get through this whole ribeye, but I will stop as soon as my body says I'm full.
1 hour later!
Yo, so I'm curious what my ketone levels are. Before I started the 21-day challenge, I went on a sugar binge.
Flashback.
Grande white chocolate mocha.
Oh, that hurt just to say. Which knocked me out of ketosis on day 1. I was at like 0.01. And yesterday, I didn't even think to check my ketones, so now we're gonna check them. I'm using the Keto Mojo, the most affordable and reliable blood ketone meter on the market. I highly suggest you guys pick this up. What it does, it's got a little strip here. You take the strip and you put it in like that. It turns on automatically. Then you take this little lancet device, you pull it back, bang. That draws a little bit of blood. You gotta squeeze your finger a little bit to get the blood out. You simply take this device, hold it up to it, and sucks the blood up. Gives you a nice 10-second countdown. The normal range is between 0.5 and 3.0. Woo, baby! Back in ketosis, 3.9 guys. Full-blown keto after only 2 days. That's a relief. My insulin levels have dropped. Blood sugar has returned back to normal. My body is able to burn fat. That fat is going to my liver, The liver is producing ketones, and the ketones are why I'm in such a good mood, because they are fueling my brain and my body, my muscles, absolutely everything. If you've never run on ketones before, I highly suggest you do it.
2 hours later.
All right, it's time for the Whitrock family to eat dinner. So initially I came to Carla and I was like, hey, what do you want to eat? She said, let's order Park Burger, which is like this really amazing burger joint here in Denver. I was like, yes, that's totally keto friendly. I'm all about it. Then I quickly realized that I don't think I've eaten a burger without cheese in a very long time, so I kind of just got discouraged and said I'm just gonna keep it simple. So tonight I'm gonna be having ground bison with eggs and some spinach. So that concludes day 3 of the 21-day war on sugar. I have to admit, I'm ending today on a really, really high note. I think measuring my ketones, knowing that I'm back in ketosis, back to rocking and rolling has helped. Tomorrow is going to be absolutely amazing. I've got a lot of fun stuff planned. I hope you tune in. Thank you as always for your support. Keep up the good work and much love.